In a continent shaped by struggle and strength, one man dared to redefine leadership, power, and freedom in a way the world would never forget. Before the world knew his name, Burkina Faso was a land burdened by poverty, instability, and the heavy weight of colonial legacy. On December 21st, 1949, in a small town called Yako, a boy was born who would one day challenge the entire system. His name was Thomas Sankara, and even as a child, he showed signs of courage, curiosity, and a mind that questioned everything. Growing up in a modest environment, Sankara saw firsthand the struggles of ordinary people, and it planted a deep desire for change within him. As he grew older, discipline and ambition led him into military training, where he began shaping both his body and his mind. During his studies abroad, especially in Madagascar, Sankara was exposed to revolutionary ideas that would forever shape his vision. He read deeply about justice, independence, and self-reliance, building the ideology that would later define his leadership. Returning home as a young officer, Sankara carried not just a uniform, but a burning vision for a better nation. At the time, Upper Volta was facing political unrest, economic hardship, and a growing frustration among its people. The streets were filled with tension, and the system was slowly losing the trust of those it was meant to serve. In 1983, everything changed as Sankara rose to power, bringing with him a bold and radical vision for transformation. One of his first acts was to rename the country Burkina Faso, meaning the land of upright people, a symbol of dignity and pride. He believed land should belong to those who worked it, and he launched reforms that empowered farmers across the nation. Sankara took a strong stand against corruption, rejecting luxury, and demanding accountability from government officials. He championed women's rights, encouraging equality, education, and opportunities in a society that had long limited them. Education became a priority as schools were built and more children were given access to learning than ever before. Healthcare improved rapidly, with mass vaccination campaigns that saved millions of lives in a short time. Infrastructure projects began to reshape the country as roads and systems were built to connect and empower communities. To fight desertification, millions of trees were planted, showing his commitment to protecting the environment. Sankara promoted local production, urging citizens to wear and use what their country could produce. He lived what he preached, rejecting wealth, reducing government spending, and leading by example in simplicity. Instead of luxury cars, he encouraged the use of bicycles, proving that leadership did not require excess. On the global stage, Sankara spoke boldly, challenging powerful nations and calling for Africa's true independence. He became a voice of pride for the continent, refusing to bow to external pressure or control. But not everyone supported his vision, and opposition began to grow quietly within powerful circles. Tensions rose behind the scenes as disagreements within leadership began to threaten the stability of his government. In 1987, a coup was set into motion, driven by betrayal and the fear of his growing influence. On October 15, tragedy struck, and Thomas Sankara was assassinated, cutting short a revolutionary journey. The nation was left in shock as the voice that inspired millions was suddenly silenced. Yet even in death, his ideas refused to die, living on in the hearts of those who believed in his dream. Today, Thomas Sankara is remembered as a symbol of integrity, courage, and true leadership. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe,